guys, what's up? So this reading is going to be for Capricorn. It's a timeless reading, so I believe that when you see it, it is for you at that time. Capricorn, so usually like I'll get hunches on what the reading is about before I do the reading, at least very much recently, whatever. So what I took by it is, but I usually go by like the music. So like I'm always like clearing the energy and I'm doing like what I have to do and like, you know, whatever before I do the video. So I'm always listening to music while I'm doing it, right? So, and if I put out the intention of like, okay, this reading is for so and so, like give me blah, like it does. So while I was, you know, shuffling the cards and clearing them and everything like that, you got Takeaway from the Chainsmokers. And it's pretty much saying how like, I'm gonna leave you before you hurt me kind of thing. Like, so like they sabotage the relationship, like, yeah, like take away, like I'll leave you before you leave me. Okay. So you could have done that in the past, or you could be doing that right now. But you are on some kind of quest to co-create something, either with, you know, the universe, or somebody else, or, you know, all three. But I mean, it kind of takes all three. If you're doing it with somebody else, you still need the divine, right? You need the divine no matter what. But so that's what I got from that. Second one was Symphony from Clean Bandit. So it's like, I just want to be part of your symphony. Let me hold you close and don't let go. Yeah. So what I got from that one is, if you are trying to co-create with somebody, that's funny. So like when I was just saying that there was quest, you're on a quest to co-create, and then this one's creation. So anyways, so from that one, it makes me think that like, since both came up, it's like you need to surrender, or there's a need for surrendering on your part to do something that I think you want to do, but you've been holding yourself back from doing. If it is with a person, it's kind of like saying like, will you hold me tight and don't let go? Yeah. So like somebody could be walking away from you right now, or in the process of getting ready to, and you're kind of like, will you hold me tight and don't let go? Like don't let me go kind of thing. Like maybe you're in the midst of a timeline shift, or a shift in general in your life with relationships, all relationships. Right now, maybe you're seeing things differently. Something could have happened recently that has something to do with your destiny that you have been working towards. And then the third song was Unthinkable from Alicia Keys, and I literally haven't even heard that song until like a couple weeks ago, and then I haven't heard from like it again. So it's like, if you are trying to create something with or without somebody else, it could be something that's like the unthinkable. Like, what does it say? I was wondering maybe if you'd make me your baby, if we do the unthinkable, would you make me go crazy? If you ask me, I'm ready. So maybe somebody else is waiting for you to ask them to join them in a co-creation, or you're waiting for somebody else to ask you to join their symphony. You know what I mean? If you are trying to be in a relationship with this person, I think you should just go for it and ask, co-create again. Okay. You should just go for it, because if it's saying, you make me a baby, can we do the unthinkable? I mean, if you ask me, I'm ready. So it's like, if somebody's saying like, if you ask me, I'm ready, like maybe somebody wasn't ready in the past to do something with you, and now they are, or vice versa. You could have been asked in the past to do something and you weren't ready for it, and it's like now you are, you know. So like somebody has to make, what is it, the other thing I was just gonna say, somebody has to make the first move, and it's like that's what it pretty much says in the beginning, I'm pretty sure. Like, somebody has to make the first move tonight or something like that. So maybe when you see this, do it. I'm just kidding. So, okay, so, and then the other song, I didn't listen to all of it because I was ready and I was like, okay, let's just do this, you know. And the only reason why I'm saying this is it's called Push My Luck. Now, this was completely separate from, this was like something that popped up on my phone, right? And it's from a creator, a YouTube content creator, and it's called Dan Music or Dan Radio or something like that. I know a Capricorn, and his original human name, I guess, whatever, is is Daniel, whatever. So when that came up, it was another Chainsmoker song, which is the same as Takeaway and 555. And it was pretty much saying, like, he's gonna push his luck. So, like, it's like, okay, so if you were self-sabotaging, right? And you were saying, this is the other Chainsmoker, and you were saying, I'm gonna leave you before you leave me. Let's just, oh, it also says, like, let's just do this alone. Like, let's just go about whatever alone. So maybe you both had to go on a self-discovery journey by yourselves in order to be able to come together and co-create. Maybe you guys weren't in the position to be able to co-create together, and you had to grow into the people you're supposed to be for the destiny you have to align with in order to come together, right? 642. But yeah, 642 is my Danny number. So whenever I notice it or wherever I see it, it makes me happy. So no. I'm always just like 642. I love him. So what are you gonna do? You know. But okay. But anyways, so that song was kind of like saying, like he kept saying, like, okay, like, I know you like to be with your friend. All right, so can we hang out this night? Like, I know I liked hanging out with you this night. Can I do it? It's like, so like you're pushing your luck, like you keep enjoying spending time with somebody, or you want to, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna ask. Okay, well, if they say yes to this, maybe I'm gonna ask again. Okay, well, we had really a lot of fun, so I'm gonna ask again. So it's like the pushing your luck. Like maybe when you said, I'm gonna leave you before you leave me, it was more of a now, okay, well, I'm gonna push. It's like the opposite. I'm gonna push my luck and go see how far I can go, right? This could be something that you're very passionate about. And you could have entered some kind of like portal of feeling a euphoria for a new thing, okay? If it's not a new thing and it's an old thing, it could have been something that you used to want, but you let go of it, or you stopped wanting it, maybe thought that it was never going to happen. You know what I mean? But gateways of light. So this is 42. It's funny. 642, 42. And then I was going to say, which adds up to a 6, which is the Lovers and Gemini in the tarot. So, and they like they're like lovers, right? So something could have happened between you two. If there's another person, this could just be you. What the heck? How is that even possible? Oh, I never even realized that. So it's kind of like these two are conjoining or joining into one. I was going to say something about the serpent and how, like, maybe you guys had already gone through something before that it is the reason why one of you left before the other one left. But there's a serpent and his hand is kind of like holding it. But on the other side, even though it's another serpent, on her side, it looks like a fox, fox or a wolf or something. But what I never realized was, okay, so I'm like, how the heck is this going on, right? So, like, right there, see, it's a black hand, right? And we have an African-American man and a white woman, right? But how would his hand be in the middle like that, right? So I'm like, oh, technically that's how she would be holding his face, right? And then you look at his arm and it's white. So it's kind of like I said, like they're merging together. So maybe you're supposed to merge and create something with somebody. Yeah, because in his hand down here, it turns like black again and then white. I've never noticed this. I never noticed it. So, so something about the light. There could have been an initiation of light. Somebody could have been in more of an abundant mindset, like, and had more unlimited access to the divine mind, that helped them create something for themselves from scratch. And one of you or the other that didn't really do this, you both could have been self-sufficient. You both could have been independent, but somebody had some kind of gateway to the light that's infinite access, like unlimited access to the divine mind. Okay, so also the moon could have something to do with the Gemini or Pisces. The moon, I'm going to say Leo too. The moon, Cancer, but more Pisces. The moon in the tarot, I forget what number it is. I think it's 18, which is 9, if I'm right, which is like almost the end of a cycle. So this singularity kind of energy is feeling more duality, like dual, like coming together. And it could be just like two people coming to like do a project. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be like two people that are in the same field of work and they're coming together to create something, like a project for work. You know what I mean? Like you guys could have to team up as partners in your job, like something like that. You have some kind of intertwined destiny in a way. And if it's not a relationship, I'm not saying that it can't turn into one. Maybe like how, so the subconscious mind, right? Subconscious mind. When we have the subconscious mind, it's something that's not seen, right? It's like something that's behind a veil. It's something that is unknown. Again, in other cards, along with the Chariot, my other card I have, there's a Chariot, they have a white horse and a black horse, and then, oh, I didn't even realize that. I wasn't even saying it that. And then the other one, the moon has a white fox and a black fox, and I said fox earlier. This is awesome. So I love tarot. So it all comes together like a co-creation. I'm so gay. I mean, sorry. I'm so I literally thought in my head happy when I said gay too, but I don't want it to come off as me being like, you know, the whole how the word became. Anyways, I meant like chipper, I guess you can say. Even that would, never mind. Okay. Anyways, so this relationship coming together, person or yourself, like if you found yourself, I don't like saying that because we're never like lost finding ourselves, we're just growing into ourselves, right? So, sorry, I keep looking at a picture of me, my dad, my kid, and my grandmother. So like that's like what I focus on when I'm like going over there, just to let you know. So what it is there could be something about this person or yourself that you've never seen before. So when you start working with them, it's going to come together really easily, but you might think that it's going to be hard. And I learned that the more you say things are going to be hard, they're going to be hard. So it's like, instead of, it's 12/28, which is his birthday. It's so weird. Like, it's just weird. Like, yeah, like it's just weird. But anyways, because never mind. But yeah, so it's like maybe there's something about this person that you used to know about and then they changed, or somebody knew something about you and then you changed. But something changed in your dynamic. There could have been some kind of shift out of this energy of duality into singularity. It does have twin flame vibes too, just because like they're intertwining and like they're both changing the other person's color of skin, which a snake is shedding skin, right? So yeah, so there could have been some kind of situation that you guys were in that is now shedding skin, and there's going to be a new beginning or a new project that you're going to work on together. And it's not, and if you guys were both really too independent and stubborn to look at the other person's perspective in a project or in a relationship or in a compromise, and it wasn't working before, it's going to work this time. Whatever it is, okay? While I was shuffling, it's actually really funny. Well, oh, Destiny, right? And her number is 5, which is a change, right? So out of this energy, there's going to be change if there was that singularity kind. That's what I mean by like the shedding of skin, right? There's going to be change into your destiny, right? The diamond star. Like I focus on service and follow my higher purpose. So this person could have came into your life for a reason of purpose. And if something didn't work out in the beginning when you guys met, just look at the bigger picture. Like if you guys are not on good terms, or if you're not feeling like yourself right now, there could be a bigger picture that you're not seeing. That's part of your destiny that you're going to be shedding skin on. Okay. This is completely different, but the only reason why I'm saying this is because this is a Lover's card, technically. So you could have been in a very independent energy, and now you're shedding your skin wanting a relationship. And that has something to do with your destiny. I don't know. When I was shuffling these, the intention card showed itself a lot. Birth actually did too. The universal midwife. This is what I was just going to say, okay? I was just going to say, when I was doing your cards, intention came out, birth, loved, and it's just weird because this is the universal midwife, right? The loved card is the universal mother. And I'm pretty sure the letter D or the letter M or Capricorn last time had the same thing. It had to do, I think it was D, the letter D. It had to do with the midwife, the birth, loved, and intention. I think something like that. If you go back to the letter D video, I think it had all that. Something like that. Anyway, so this destiny that you're coming into with a relationship or a person, or coming together within seeing different fragments of yourself, of the oversoul, which is an altogether, not you as one. It's like your soul, your oversoul, like all the pieces of you put in one, but your fragments of your soul is like branched off, right? It's the oversoul. It's the overall energy of you, I guess, which is the Lovers, which everybody is, you know, because we're all loved. We're all about love. We're all conditionally loved by spirit, God, whatever you believe in, okay? Regardless, we're here to love. That's my belief. So that's what I'm going with, okay? So you did have, like I said, okay, we'll take this because, oh, intention. Oh, and the other one was the divine child too. That's right. Mother of the sea, goddess. So, okay. You have God. Oh yeah, I remember that. It was a quest on love after reflecting and healing, coming into some kind of embodiment of the divine inner child is healing complete into a surrendering of knowing the boundless creative flow of abundance. I don't know if I just said that. With your intention. So you could have made some kind of intention for this because you knew it had something to do with this and knew the bigger picture. But like, you're the storyteller of your life. Like, nobody else tells your story, right? Like, you tell your story. So that's where it comes into birthing new assignments, soul contracts. Well, you can, yes. Sorry, I've been waiting for that video forever and it just came up and I'm so excited. So stupid. I've been waiting days for that video. Okay, yay. Anyways, so new things are coming into your life, right? Because you've ascended into a more glow state. And this is again 9. So connecting to oneness and expanding awareness to the intention of what your destiny is, right? Surrendering and letting go is self-compassion, also heart chakra. This is 5 as well. It's 23, turns into 5. So these are both 9, right? So this is what it is. So ascending, right? Connecting to oneness. She's looking in the mirror, right? And she's finding her glow. So there's a glow up from the ascension, but it wasn't connected before. That's why she's looking in there and she's looking away. Like, it wasn't together yet. And it actually, if I picked it up this way, the way it was put, they actually are looking at each other. But I didn't pick it up that way. But the one in the mirror also is not looking. So it's like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, the ascension of oneness, knowing that you're connected to everything, interconnectedness, Christ consciousness, whatever. We're all one, right? Learning in your glow up, I think it's you realizing everybody's human, nobody's perfect, everybody makes mistakes. Some kind of level of equality. And I don't mean give and take relationships. I do mean that too, but I mean it's in people. Like superiority, whatever. There's no one is better than the other. Everybody is the same, right? Everybody sins. Everybody judges. Everybody has fears. Everybody does something, okay? Whether you heal or not, you've either done it in the past or you... Like, if you don't judge other people, you definitely probably judge yourself, right? And the inner critic inside of you is what you silenced more, which helps you with your glow up, right? Radiance wasn't there. And those are both 9. So coming to the end of a cycle, learning who you are, learning you might be an oracle or a seer or have some kind of spiritual gift that you didn't know before, and coming into this intention of learning your destiny, right? And maybe even trying to figure out who this other person is and what they mean in your life. They could have helped you birth new ideas into your ascension, which gave you this glow up, which is bringing you now into the forecast of the oracle of you being able to know the bigger picture, which is 1910, end of cycle, right? This helped you awaken your intuition, different perspective. I see the bigger picture. And this is number 34, the visionary, which is 7, which is the most spiritual number, right? And then we come into the surrender with self-compassion. So if you're trying to forgive yourself because maybe you did not act a certain type of way, and surrendering and accepting to whatever your past was with this person or another, it's turning into fun, childlike energy, as long as you can let go and surrender and forgive yourself with self-compassion. And because you learned your inner lessons, your life lessons, inner temple, learning your lessons and about yourself with going within. You didn't try to go didn't try to go, oh, there she is. The Universal Mother. And the divine child, which is what I said. And then equality. Love it. So yeah, so for the star mother, the universal mother loves and supports you totally. So this person could love you and completely adore you, and you might not even know it, but somebody completely adores you and loves you completely. You are the divine. Oh, look. You are a divine child of the universe, so you deserve love no matter what, right? And these are both number 4, which brings into stability, which is what's bringing the surrender, which is 5. There was 5 somewhere else. Oh, the destiny, right? Bringing into destiny. This is 9 too. So it's ascend, glow, intention. I feel like the intention, so yeah, so it's like, it looks like this. That's how it would have looked if it was on the table. Intention, ascension, and glow. So there's like a intention to ascend into who you really are, which gave you a glow up. And she's looking at the ascension, she's looking at the glow up, and she's looking at herself. But again, if you want to look at it like this as well, and then they all go down like they just had, but she's looking at this. So it's like you wanted new, right? So you look towards the intention of growing, for whatever the reason was that it needed to come in. But the equality, right? This could be Sagittarius. Again, it's also the sun and the moon, night and day. I'm not going to say good and bad, but it's like a duet. Okay. Go away, Father. And she has to do with like the sacral, solar plexus. So it's like finding who you are, like solar plexus chakra. Like it's like your confidence, your worth. You know what I mean? Like you went within your shadow. You looked within for all this and made the intention for this in order to, you didn't go outside of yourself, right? There's something I was going to say about this. Oh, physical and spiritual world, balancing that out as well. But yeah, embodying, rising to the ashes of getting into alignment with your magic, the high priestess, which is intuition, and it's been a battle, right? But at the end of the day, it's going to bring you into abundance. Right? That's your lesson. Pride and denial and peace in relationships. So you could have had too much pride, and that had something to do with needing to change, which also could have had something to do with nobody's better than the other, right? But you gotta realize that you are in everybody else. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So again, nobody's better than another, right? Like there's no superiority. I think I said it, superiority. All is one, which is how we ascend, knowing one, right? And there could have been a denial, acknowledging now there's, because of the life lessons, right? Acknowledging fear, but replacing it with the insight of awareness and not being in denial anymore. And knowing that relationships are people that are there to attract you into your highest good, or they're there because you're trying to attract your highest good into peace, right? I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. So those or that, and then it's going to be fun, right? Co-create, fun, your dream. is the creation of self-knowledge, abundance, into your expression, letting go and surrendering, going with the flow. There's some kind of activation and lift off into your passion, then a finale. And I always feel like that's a baby, like a birth, you know. After the storm, I emerge a shiny new start. Like it's a new birth. It's a birthing process of new, we'll say. Oh, and look at her hands. They're white, like white, but then they turn into, oh, that could just be the star glowing though. But either way, like, I don't know. Okay. And I always bring this girl with, nope. I mean, they both have red hair, but that's not the girl I was looking for. Oh, her. Is that her? I mean, again, they still have whatever, okay? All right. Just trust, okay? Listen to your intuition. Your inner voice always guides you into happiness and not fear, right? Have patience. It will bring success. Stop having guilt. Like I said earlier, like, let go of self-compassion, like, surrender with self-compassion, forgive yourself. Okay. Because if you can't forgive yourself, it's harder for other people to forgive you because you're putting out that energy. Okay? Bye, Capricorn. Love you guys. I totally forgot. I'm just like, bye, Capricorn. I'm like, okay. Love you guys. Bye.